Today, we're going to be talking about pivoting from protecting the homeland to promoting the way that elections are run in this country.
Yeah, so today, former Homeland Security Secretary Jeh Johnson took part in an election security event right up the road at the University of Cincinnati. And our WLWT News host Todd Dykes is live now with more on what Johnson had to say today. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Sheree and Mike. Yeah, the former Obama cabinet member has teamed up with retired conservative federal judge Michael Luttig to talk about election security and also to boost poll workers' confidence ahead of the presidential election.
UC's College of Law hosted a high-profile forum today focused on the security of local, state, and national elections. Sherry Poland, chair of Hamilton County's Board of Elections, listed changes Ohio lawmakers made to voting rules 2 decades ago that have consistently produced unquestioned election results.
I think what all of these changes have led to, they have a common goal, and that is to make it easy to vote and hard to cheat.
Keynote speaker Jeh Johnson told the crowd of law students and attorneys who've been in practice for years that the presidential election on November 5th will be close.
This election will most likely be decided by tens of thousands, perhaps 100,000 people across this country in just 5 or 6 critical swing states.
Johnson served as Homeland Security Secretary during the Obama administration.
We're encouraging all citizens, all Americans, Republicans and Democrats, to speak out, to get involved, to preserve the strength of this democracy.
As I talked to Johnson this afternoon, federal investigators searched for answers after someone mailed suspicious packages to election workers in 15 states, including Kentucky and Indiana.
We need to learn how to disagree better. We need to learn how to have a civil discussion and civil disagreement about the issues without calling each other evil, stupid, bad, corrupt, and we can do that.
Yeah, Johnson's message certainly hopeful. Now, I did just learn that Ohio's Secretary of State also received one of those suspicious packages. One of the 15 states now includes the Buckeye State. Now, today's stop in Cincinnati, just the latest for the Bar Association's Task Force for American Democracy. Previous stops have included visits to key swing states, including Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Reporting live tonight outside UC's College of Law, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.